Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today is our SuperCALafragalistic video for June 2024. So it's a roundup video of all the cows that I participate in during the month. I have managed to keep up with the 3 that I started off from the very beginning of the year, which I bring to you monthly, but now I've added on a few more that I've been talking about here and there, so I thought I'd do a whole roundup in the one video for you. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that you've all been busy with your crochet. I'm sure you are, because I know that so many of you participate in some of the cows that I do as well, but also in so many others, because we are so blessed here on the YouTube streets that we are never alone. Our community is so huge that we always have that feeling of belonging to a little group at any one time, or to this huge crochet community, which we all absolutely love. And nothing brings me more joy to know that we're doing this together. And some of you, just like myself, with some of our other friends that are putting on cows, just go across and cheerlead everyone on just by hanging out with them, seeing what everyone is up to. So if you're doing that today as well here with us, thank you so much for joining us. So I do have a nice cup of tea because it is a very cold day here in Sydney, Australia. So I thought I might have one there just in case I need a little sip. So whether you need a cool drink or a warm drink, I hope you have one. If you need one, this video usually doesn't take forever, but you know, you might even be wanting to work on a project while you're sitting here hanging out with us. So without any further ado, let me get started. And these are in no particular order of love. I say that each and every month. It's just whatever comes at hand first. So I do have some notes here in case I forget, as usual. So our very first one for this month is brought to us or hosted by Erin at Crafting Kitty. So thank you so much, Erin, for inviting us all to join you. So basically it's called the Creator Spotlight. So every month there is a creator which is highlighted, so we can either watch the YouTube tutorials, buy a pattern, or find it in a book, or whichever way we can source a pattern for this designer. And this month it happened to be Craig from Fiber Spider. Now I would say that if not all of you, the majority of you would know exactly who that is and have made something of, from his beautiful patterns on his channel. Now the one that I have made is the Divine Beanie or the Divine Hat. That tutorial came out 2 years ago, and I think that it smashed records on views because so many of us have made it, including myself now. And I have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed it. So here it is here, guys. Now, I do have a little video that I have in a playlist, yarn of the month, and it was video number 2 that I talk all about the yarn that I used and the hook sizes. If you're interested, if you haven't already seen that video, please go across and do so. Oops. But in essence, this is the Divine Beanie or hat, and I am in love with it. I understand why all of you have been making it for so many years, and I've finally jumped on board. I've currently made 2. One I've gifted already to my girlfriend Simone, and she absolutely loves it. She wanted it in pink, and that one is mine to keep and cherish, which I absolutely love. Now, if you wish to join Erin every month, she does say that you can, send across your pattern to her via email, and then she does a little, like she highlights everybody's makes. She does like a little PowerPoint presentation. She's really good at that, and you can show off your makes as well. And of course, you're always welcome to send them in to us here at Coco's Crochet. But Erin, thank you for hosting this. I cannot wait to start with next month's creator. I wonder who you're spotlighting. So all of you, if you haven't already gone across to Erin, go and visit her. She is awesome. You'll really enjoy hanging out with her. And again, if you want to join in this little, let's call it a cow, but it's a creator spotlight, you're very welcome to do so. I think Erin would like to say the more the merrier. Now the next one that I've been participating in from the very beginning of the year, and I have a end goal for each and every blanket that I'm creating, is the Movie Marquee Challenge, which is hosted by 3 of our very good friends. Like I used to always see Bella putting these out last year, and then I've met her other co-hosts, and they are lovely too. So of course we have the lovely Bella at Bella's Crochet Gifts, then there's Heather at the Crochet Witch, and Samantha at Amethyst Craftworks. I always make sure I look at my notes because I want to make sure I get the titles correct. So all those lovely ladies are hosting, as we said, the Movie Marquee Challenge, and every month they choose a poster, which they've predetermined which ones they like. So there's 4 that they have each. They have them in whatever they're, you know, pulling them out of. And they take turns in picking out a movie poster. And from that movie poster, we're inspired and we create whatever make we choose to. Some have long year projects, others like myself have monthly ones. And I highly recommend you go and visit them if you haven't already done so and see what projects they're all working on. I think you will be very pleasantly surprised, you know, with their company as well, if you're not already hanging out with them, that is. So this month it was Samantha's turn and she chose the movie Insidious. Now, I think I have made the mistake of not bringing it up, and for that I apologize, guys. I don't think I have it up with me, but predominantly the poster. You know, while we're chatting, maybe I can just bring it up here on my iPad actually, because I feel very silly that I forgot it downstairs. Now, this particular poster had a majority of, for me, it looked like it was the main colors were what I'm going to show you. Let me just Google it one sec. So Insidious movie poster. The predominant movie, sorry guys, movie poster. Okay, here we go. I am bringing it up. Yes. So I'm trying to think of the name of the actual, here we go here. The name of the color. So it's more like that tealy color there. And there was a lot of red, well, there was red and also the black. But I focused on this color here, and let me show you. Here we go here. Let me show you my blanket. So it's Insidious, The Red Door. Now, I know that I could have put red in there, but I chose to put a lot of red in my blanket last month. So I thought I wanted a change from the red, and this is why I went with that color predominantly. So here are the colors that I chose. And I went for blanket yarn this time. And let me tell you, the blanket just crocheted up so very, very quickly, because these blankets that I'm making are going off to Camp Boggy Creek blanket drive. So I made it the larger size, which is 30 to 40 centimeters by 40 to 50 centimeters, and it's turned out beautiful. And of course, with my blanket yarn, I used my 8mm crochet hook for the way that I crochet. It works out beautifully. And here is the blanket here. Just a simple corner to corner, guys, because the yarn did all the work. And then there's a little border. It's like the clusters of the granny stitch, and then in between you do, there's a special name for this stitch. You do a row, you go around with a single crochet and 2 chains, and then you build on that, so you don't actually turn the work. Now, I do know that there is a name for that stitch, but I can't remember it. But that's what it looks like, guys. And a simple corner to corner, and this color, I think these colors were perfect for that poster. So I'm so happy that I had it in my stash. And as I said, I could have put a bit of red in here, a bit of black, but because I used a lot of it in the last month's blanket, I thought that I would just pop this color in here. So that is the movie Marquee challenge for June. Thoroughly enjoyed making that blanket, and I'm so looking forward to July's reveal of the movie poster. That should be coming out very, very soon, because if I didn't already say at the very, very beginning of the video, today's the 30th of June 2024. Oh my goodness, we're halfway through the year, guys, which means with the Camp Boggy Creek blankets, I'll be sending them off, I think, at the end of next month, because they start collecting them in August. So next month, I might actually show you the whole stack that I've got, and I'm so looking forward to posting them off. Now, let's put that to the side, because the next one that I want to share with you is, where is it? Our lovely friend Neva at Manic Mama Musings. She's put out the Music Theory 101 crochet along for the whole year. So every week, she lets us know what the album of the week is. It's one of her favorite albums. She has a huge playlist, and she's narrowed it down to 52 for us to do, you know, get a little bit of inspiration from each one of them. And I've decided to put together solid granny squares, and I join as I go. There's 7 rounds each, and for all of them I'm using my Marvel 8-ply yarn. It's just an acrylic yarn. It's a DK weight or a number 3. Now, the colors obviously vary, but black is always in the center, and it's the joining color. And for my Marvel 8-ply yarn, when I use it, I generally crochet with a 5mm hook, and that's what I've been doing. So, and let me tell you, this is one of the most fun projects that I've been involved in. I'm absolutely loving it. It's a dream, and I always look forward to when Neva shows us her next album, because I try to wonder which ones I've actually heard of. There are so many that I haven't. Now, a few people have asked me, do you play the music in the background when you crochet it, the tile? I have to tell you, that was my original thought. Also with a movie, Marquee, I thought I'll watch the movies that I haven't seen, but time doesn't permit always for me to crochet when it's just me, where I can focus on the music or the movie. It's generally with other, people in my family. So the answer is unfortunately no. Although that was the plan, it hasn't come into fruition. But I have managed to make each and every square for each and every album, which is awesome. Now the reason why I'm bringing back my iPad is because I have one of the weeks here on my iPad, the inspiration, the album cover inspiration. So this month we got 3 to work with, and the very first one is week 21, and the album cover was Thriller by Michael Jackson. I would say there would be very, very few people in the whole universe that haven't listened to at least one of the songs in this album. And this is my, actually I've got all my squares today highlighted for you together. So there it is there. That one was very easy to do. And I think that you can see that it definitely does match. Oh, I can never hold this properly. It's getting actually more and more awkward. But there you go, guys. That was my inspiration for that tile there. So that took care of week number 21, and then we got to week 22, and it was Spanish Fly is the album, and it's by Lisa and the Cult Jam. Now, I have to admit, I don't remember this band, but in saying that, sometimes you hear a song and you don't know who sings it, but look at all the colors, guys. Absolutely love them, and this was the tile that I created for that. Oh, how am I going to hold this? Okay, so it's that one there. Can you see that, guys? Which I thought matched up pretty nicely with all those colours in there. There we go. Oh my goodness. And the very, very last one, so week 23, we managed to do 3 tiles this month, because Neva said it is extremely hot where she lives, and it's been very difficult for her to pick up her very, very heavy blanket, but I'm sure we'll all catch up in the end. So this is Alicia by Alicia Keys. What a beautiful album cover. Absolutely love the colors. And let me show you the tile that I created for that one, which I did this morning, guys, because it came out this morning. Oh my gosh, let me try to flatten it out a bit for you. There you go there. How's that? I don't think I'll be able to hold up my iPad at the same time. But there you go. They're the 3 tiles that we made these 3 here for this month. And now I'll try to open up the blanket so you can see how big it's grown, because we're halfway there, guys, halfway through the year. Now, in total, we're going to have 52 plus 4 tiles, a black one in each corner, to make 56, to make it 8 by 7 squares. So where is the top one? I've put a little marker here so I know where the top of my blanket is. This is ridiculous. Here we go. So this is the top of my blanket here, so I know where I've started. Now here's one section here, guys. I think it's coming up very, very beautiful. There's that one. So hard to hold up. Look at that. And then there's this bit here. Wow. Can you imagine this? It's going to be awesome. It's not going to be a huge blanket, but it will be a very decent sized lap blanket, or just when you're watching TV or crocheting. It's going to be awesome. So thank you so much, Neva, for inviting us all to join you. This has been so much fun. I cannot wait to see what your next album cover of choice will be. So this month, I knew 2 of them, so that's pretty good, right? So we're getting there. Like I said, if I had the opportunity to listen to all the albums and watch all the movies, I'd really be extending my library, right? Anyway, so I am participating in some very, very late, some new cows, and a lot of you may have already jumped on. You probably have heard of me talk about them in some of my other videos, but let me just give you a little, overall view, look on them as well, because I really want to make sure that you all know about these if you haven't already heard of them. So our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, she's put on an epic, and I mean epic, amigurumi cowl, and she's actually calling it, where is it here? The hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024. So this book, there's two of them. They're going around the world. So one is going predominantly to the US, and the other one is coming all the way through Europe and Canada to New Zealand and then Australia. And I'm going to be one of the recipients. So I've started making the projects in here. And then as I was making one of them last night, one of the projects, the macarons in actual fact, I realized that I should be sticking to one book or the other, because I was thinking, how am I going to make all these makes that are coming out of everywhere, almost like a pinball machine, right? The little ball going round and round. That was me trying to chase my way around to make sure all the projects were done. And then I realized that I only need to make one of each project out of each book. So I'm sticking to the book that's coming my way. So the book that we're all using this book here. So if you've already got it, jump on board. If you don't, plenty of time to do this, because this book's traveling around the world, as I said. And I don't know how long it's going to take to finish this, but so far we've made the little shark. This was Cassandra's choice. And then Michelle from Luxembourg chose a little jellyfish, so we made him as well. He is so cute, right? And now we're waiting for this one to make its way to, I think it's Germany, the book that's coming my way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. Anyway, so I'll wait for that project to come out, and then eventually when the book that's coming my way gets to macarons, I've got 3 ready for it. So that is so super awesome. So thank you, Cassandra, for putting that on and inviting the whole world to join in. This is truly epic. And now the next one comes to us from our friend Sally at Nanny Moon's Crochet. And this one's called the hashtag Crochet Donut Cow 2024. Sally, guess what? I got my book. Yay! So I can actually join in. So this has only just started, guys. So you have plenty of time to join in. So what Sally has done, she's got a giant bag that she made herself, a drawstring bag, and she's got all the balls in there, giant balls like children play. She's numbered them all, and she chooses a number every week, and then we get to make the donut. Now, this is actually a beautiful book, guys, if you don't already have it. I only just got it yesterday. I ordered it the night before from Amazon. So this is the one we're going to be making. The little rhino. I haven't started as yet. And the good thing is that Sally said it is very relaxed. If we can't make each and every one of them, she totally understands. But to jump on board whenever we can. So I'm going to do my very best, Sally, to make as many as I can, because they all look like a lot of fun. So everyone, just please, if you want to join Sally, go across and watch her video. It was in her latest podcast, and you'll hear all about it. The same with Cassandra. If you don't know very much about it, and I didn't explain it as well as I should have, go and visit her as well. She will let you know exactly how it works. And then last but not least, I'm still working on Tile of the Week Thursday with Sam over at Manfors Makes. Oh my goodness, we're powering to the finish line at 100. We're at number 97, so we've got 3 to go. So I don't have all my tiles there, but you get to see them all in my podcast. Maybe I'll bring them on when we've done them all, which will probably be at the end of next month. So I might be able to show you my stack in this video next month. And then I'm going to tell you about our friend Jenny over at In My Spare Time. If you haven't already visited Jenny, please go and do so. She's putting on a crochet along called the hashtag A Year of Granny Square Cow, and she's got a book that she's going to be working out of. One of her friends wrote the book, and I think she's an Australian as well. And this cow starts on the 1st of August. Now, again, this is going to be quite relaxed. You can come and go as you please. So at this stage, Jenny, I'm not going to promise that I'll start off straight away. Firstly, I don't have the book. And secondly, I'm just coming off nearly a year and a half of, joining Sam in for all those tiles. But I think it is a brilliant idea for anyone that enjoys making them and wants to continue or just start their own square tile journey with you. So go and visit Jenny. She explains it very, very well. She's going to have some little prizes and what have you at the end as well. So if you're interested in making some squares, challenging yourself, because these are really challenging when it comes to stitches. You get to learn some new ones and different techniques, and that's why I'm doing the amigurumi ones, guys, because I need to challenge myself when it comes to making amigurumi. And I absolutely love the end result. It's just the thought of making them that used to, I'm going to say used to, doesn't terrify me anymore. So that's why I've joined in the amigurumi ones, and maybe that's a reason for you to join in, just to extend yourself. And always, it's fun to be part of the community and, you know, bounce off each other and ask each other questions, or just see what someone else is doing and learn from that. So that's it, guys. That's the whole wrap up, I think, for June. Yes, it is. Oh, and very importantly, our CAL 2020, so hashtag Coco's Crochet CAL 2024 has well and truly finished. Yesterday was the final video revealing everyone's projects. And then we've got a week before we reveal the top 5 winners for the vouchers. So, you know, if you haven't already seen that video, go and check it out in our CAL 2024 playlist. And you're always welcome to make all the projects whenever you feel like it, because they're awesome projects. Not to be very biased, but they are great projects to have, you know, in your little repertoire. They're very, very handy and very quick and easy to make. So that's it, guys. Whew, I think I raced through that very, very quickly. I might take a sip of my tea just so I can say goodbye properly and slow myself down. Sometimes I do get very, very excited and very, very carried away. I think you know, that happens to all of us. It's not unique to me, for sure. So that's it, guys. That's the roundup. June 2024, done and dusted. Who would have thought it would have gone so quick? So I shall see you in a month's time with a wrap up of my SuperCALafragalistic makes for July 2024. And until I see you all, and I'll probably see you before that, guys, take care. Bye-bye for now.